It's pre-season for Bulldozer Power and Super Mega Baseball 4. Bulldozer Power are going to be playing the Bongolia Sea Raiders in this exhibition game. Now, at the moment, the rosters are replications of the ones found in the previous game. But ahead of the season, there'll be a full draft, which I will bring you a video of. And the lineup will be completely different, I'm sure. Anyway, to get us going, it's Lynn Mephisto. And, well, we'll see how she gets on. And it's Pix later, who will be pitching for the Sea Raiders. All right. Mephisto there with a nice bit of contact, but she's gone. Okay, all right. Here's Chas Contraband. His face is still a mucky mess, but he's come to see how he does here in the new league. He's gonna stand his ground a little bit. Stand his ground a little bit more, I think, there, probably. Yeah, I don't want that one either. 3 balls in a row, and we'll be going for a stroll. Chas there, demonstrating that patience really does pay off if you know how to play your patience in a way that pays off. Here's Steve Morrie, looking as slender as he ever is these days, arguably a little more slender than he was before. The diet is clearly very effective, but how has it affected his game? There you go, that's commentary, that is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely no rush here. We've got... hold on a moment. That one's got its ticket. It's leaving the building. Steve Morrie there, opening the scoring for us. And, well, that was magical. Yeah, big high fives, jumps on the plate, bouncing around like a happy little man. Here's Zoltan. Has he ever looked better? Answers on a postcard. Takes the first strike. Yep. If you fancy destroying the pitcher, I'll be okay with that. These pitches are going all over the place, and apparently Pixlater's accuracy is not terrible. So I'm not sure what's happening here, but it's not what you might call good. Zoltan has a swing at that one, and it's good enough to get to centre field, so he will round nothing. He won't round anything. He'll just land on base. Here's Ulysses Failure, the team captain for now. Obviously, he'll go into the draft, so we'll lose sight of him. And so far, BDP looking pretty handy. We're not playing at the same ego level we were before yet, but we'll operate on the same basis that we always have once the season gets underway, whereby we'll increase it when we win a game, decrease it when we lose one, and then hopefully we'll reach a happy equilibrium where we're winning and losing with equal measure. Here's Capsicum Disco. We now have runners on first and second. And Capsicum looks mean. She certainly looks like she means business. Doesn't hang around, and that will load up the bases. Yeah, this is 40 ego. I usually play at 48 in the old game. And so far, things are going swimmingly. Here's Bernadette Mistakes. Well, we don't have a huge amount of confidence, I would say, in Bernadette Mistakes. She gets it done, I think, rather despite her statistics, rather than because of them. Well, she's got several pieces of that one, and that will be that then. Bulldozer Power there with a grand slam. The Sea Raiders will be quite sad about that, but we've lit it up. There's a big party going on there at home plate. Here's Jemima Hertz to wrap up the last of our batters, and she does like the outside pitches. We know this about her already. I put her in to clean up after, just in case 1 or 2 people manage to get on base. She makes solid contact there, gets out to centre field. The Sea Raiders are going to have to look for something to try and turn this around. Here's Des Eyeliner. Obviously, as a pitcher, we don't need too much from him. Jemima is going for base. Has she got what it takes? No. All right then. Okay. Slightly slow on the uptake there, Jemima Hertz. Des with a lovely strike there, lends himself enough mileage to get out to first. Terrific. No, that's good work from Des. And we've got... Okay, Lynn. Yeah. She's obviously in the right mood. Well, you would be. We're up 6 and it's only the first inning. Yeah, I know, but we haven't defended yet, so, you know, give it time. Give it a chance. I mean, as much as we've had 2 home runs in this inning, that does not necessarily make it a spring. If you call that, call it strike if you want, but for my money, it certainly wasn't. BDP opening brightly, and now we'll see what the Sea Raiders have brought to the party. It's hand sanitizer. Nice tash. Yeah, it is a nice tash. Apparently, he's a mind gamer. Well, we'll see what that's all about. Here's Des. Low inside 4-seam fastball. Yeah. I always think of it as a 4-finger fastball. So it'll take 4 of your fingers off if you try and catch it without a glove. There you are. Right. Yeah, no, that's not exactly on target. That's going to go out as far as Jemima, who gets it and throws to first. And they open in the same way that we did, run out to first. His flip limit. Not entirely sure if they've got an optimised batting order here. Chaz. Wrong button, Chaz. Okay. Chaz couldn't make the play there. Could have made the play, but someone pressed the wrong button. And that someone was me. Here's Ron Bongos, the team captain. Hoping to make an impact here early in the game to try and keep this one interesting. Des, something along these lines, maybe? Yeah, go on then. Oh, and that was exciting. Apparently, he's a specialist at hitting things that are not full speed. Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, you chuck a forky at him, he's going to say thank you very much. He's going to wallop a change up as well, given half a chance. Swing, yes. He was suckered into swinging at the curve, and his history. Here's Sandra ZX81. And with 2 outs and a runner on first, she's going to try and turn this first inning for the Sea Raiders into something other than a disaster. And Des obviously is going to try and make it into a disaster. Oh, swoosh in every possible way. And there, nice. Another strikeout for Des, and at the end of 1, BDP up 6-0. With a capacity crowd here for what is effectively a totally meaningless game. We're just seeing what's what. Here's Chaz. Now, let's see if he can't do something magnificent. I bet he can. But let's see if he can. We're going to. That's ball 2. Yep. Come on, Chaz. And strike 1. Yeah. That was not a strike. It was too high. Well, he takes no chances and just wallops that one, and it's another nice base hit to centre field. While at the same time we are ruining this pitcher. Confidence is completely gone, and the stamina level is starting to fade off a bit. 42 pitches thrown, and we're only in the second inning. That one was almost an ankle biter, but it didn't. And instead we've just got ourselves a very nice base hit. Zoltan, your next batter. He wasn't good first time round, but neither was he bad. He got on base, which is fine. But you'd expect the big lads to be able to belt it. Well, he's belted it and he's caught. Forcing the runner there to dive back to second to avoid the out. Here's failure. Trying to drum up some interest in the crowds, but achieving nothing in the process. And we've 1 out, runners first and second. He's gonna wait for one that feels right. Or swing at one that doesn't. I mean, it's all much of a muchness. Failure, waiting for his pitch. Probably that wasn't the pitch. And it's only down to Failure's turn of speed that we got anything out of that one, but we do now have runners at the corners, and Capsicum Disco to try and put in a something. They're taking out Pix Later from the pitching mound and bringing in Tobias Meatcleaver as the reliever. Okay, all right, come on then. All right. So, is he a good reliever? He's all right. Capsicum, lovely shots, and I think Failey's going for it all. Yeah, there he goes. And that'll be another couple of runs for BDP. Very nice bit of play. Bernadette Mistakes now. She's got it all from her first at bat. She got the grand slam. No pressure on here because obviously we've kept scoring. But it would be good for her to not strike out. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's a ball. Definitely a ball. Solid contact, but it didn't get the distance, and that's out number 3. Into the bottom of the second, Dandelion Witness, your next batter. And they all look very mean, all these Sea Raiders. They all look like they came to, drink mead out of your skull, or similar. Anyway, she swung at that one, and there was nothing there. This is good, straight down the middle, and that one's pinged off into orbit somewhere. And there's Des. No, the Forky accomplishing little there. All right, come on. Back there. Straight at Steve's head. That one's also gone a very long way. And that one's going straight to Chaz, who will dispatch the batter without too much trouble. Frida Potassium. Next up to bat, not much of a batter, Frida. But the Sea Raiders are largely renowned for being a speed team under their current format. And again, all the team lineups will change before the start of the season. We will kick things off with a draft. So you could end up with anybody playing anywhere, and that will be exciting. The downside to that, of course, is that I've got to fill all the teams with all the players. Then I've got to build 90, count them, free agents. And then we do the draft. I'm very much looking forward to it, but the time invested up front will pay off, or it flipping better do anyway. It's, rather than playing a standard season this time around, we're going to be playing franchise mode, so there'll be transfers and salaries and all of that business, aging, training, business. Des will throw it first. And the Sea Raiders accomplished nothing in their second inning, which is rather like their first inning. Certainly looking very capable, BDP at the moment. And here comes Jemima Hertz. All right. Dirty ball to get things going from the Meatcleaver. And one that was off target as the second ball. You call that a pitch? I don't. Yeah, see, she agrees. Didn't really need to swing at that, but that's the full counts. And there's another walk. Yep, Meatcleaver not pleased with himself, but why would he be? No, here's Des Eyeliner. Look at the aggression here for a pitcher who's come to bat. Well, he got on base last time. He did get on base last time. So, there is that. There is that. 2 balls now. There's in no hurry, but that's a very nice hit. That's a ridiculously nice hit. And Des should be off to the races. Des is going to get himself out because Des ran too late. But we did get the runner all the way to third. Come on, Des, get yourself in gear. That could have been a triple if you'd got it right. No matter. Lynn Mephisto to try and capitalise. And that was ball 1, ball 2. Yeah, no pressure on the team here. Partly because of the situation, it being an exhibition game. There's very little pressure in an exhibition game. Partly because they're winning by 8 at the moment. Lynn there with the slowest ball you'll ever see. Gets the runner in. And the dominance has been reinforced yet further Chaz is next up to bat. Okay, Chaswick, what you playing with here? What are we feeling like? Lynn's on first at the moment, and her speed is pretty awful, so she won't be doing any running anytime soon. 3 balls in a row for Chaz. The likelihood he swings at any of these is pretty low. Alright, and this one for all the marbles. The marbles in question, a walk. Steve Morey, 2 at bats, a home run, and 2 runs batted in for his tally so far. Can he tally further? Well, he can. There's another base hit, and that'll load him on up there with 1 out. And here's Zoltan. 1 for 2. One of the weaker batters on the team today. Yeah, batting 500 and he's one of the weaker players. Ridiculous. But that's Zoltan all over. We never know entirely what Zoltan's going to accomplish. That looks like a base hit to me. And that'll bat in another run. I think in the question of have you got the difficulty setting correctly set? Possibly not. But we'll carry on as is anyway, because maybe the game will turn it around. That one was a bit dicey, but somehow we made it in. Didn't have much on that one, but nobody got out and we got another run. Here's Capsicum Disco. And she's an ace exterminator. Oh, gracious. What does that mean? Oh, it means that if she's facing an A-rated pitcher, all her stats jump up dramatically. Yeah. No. We're not going to try and squeeze home there. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, there's ball 3. Well, Mick Cleaver needs to get his eye in here. Oh dear, he's walked a run in. That's not going to go well for him come contract renewal time. And his history is gone. Ursula Fandango is going to come in. Not a lot in terms of accuracy or velocity, but her junk pitches are a sight to behold. And we've got Bernadette mistakes. It's a second pitch that's gone a little bit awry. Is the catcher having problems? It's very hard to say for sure. These ones are not on target. That one was. There you go. That's good. Well done. Have a cookie. Bernie there causing maximum problems. Out 1, out 2. No, she made it. Hit Jemima Hertz, riding her pony. Okay, all right. Well, if that's I know. Okay, 2 outs for BDP, but they have turned the scoring tap on in this inning. But the inning isn't over yet because BDP are at their most dangerous when they've got 2 outs. It's always been true, and it continues to be true. Jemima Hertz waiting for anything. That was not what she was waiting for. Bongos there will serve it at 1, but not before BDP managed 5 in that inning. Here's Felonious Khan. Next up to bat. Is she looking confident? I think she's looking nervous. I think she's looking nervous as well. Des Eyeliner, just so you're aware, has only pitched 25 so far. Meanwhile, the Sea Raiders are on their 3rd pitcher of the day. That'll give you some idea of how this game is going if you're not really paying too much attention to it. In answer to how's the game going, we're just destroying them on every level. There's a strikeout. Yep. You're Gonzor. Ursula Fandango is next up to bat, the relieving pitcher. Would you say relieving or just relief? Well, I think relief is probably a neater way of saying this. There's strike 1. Yep. Des keeping the mustard properly spicy with a little teaspoon in his ceramic pot. Oh, why are you even swinging? Des can't believe it. He's going like, I could just roll the ball down there and they'd swing at it. It's ridiculous. Hand sanitizer back round for his 2nd at bat. Yeah, that's how long it's taken him to get round to the top of the order again. And that one might go. It has. Ish. It's gone far enough for him to get on base, and that'll be a relief. for Sea Raider fans around the world. Here's Flip Limits. That was just a fielding problem. We could have had that with a cheeky dive, but we didn't. There was no cheeky dive present. Okay, Des, what are you going to do here? I'll just keep throwing it. There we go. And that's the third out. At the end of 3, BDP 13, Sea Raiders nothing. 15 hits, play 2. Here's Des Eyeliner. He's 2 for 2 at bat today. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Doesn't hang around. Takes the cork out of that one and lets the rocket fly, and he's on base again. Now Des is also pretty quick, but we tried stealing with him in the last time he was on base, and it did not go well. Yeah, but his speed's even better now. Yeah, all right. And Des is going to go for it again. There he goes. Des, he wasn't quick off the mark, but he makes the steal. Well, how to humiliate the opposing team. Steal a base with your pitcher. Yeah. There are options in the league for designated hitters being enabled, but I don't believe in that. I think if you want to call yourself a baseball, you have to be able to do both things. So there we are. Everyone has to do both things. Here's Chaz. Runners first and second. No outs at the current time. And these pitches are going anywhere but the right place. Yeah, they're a bit high. That's better. Well done. Okay, 2-1 count now. Chaz there, swinging at complete garbage. Lets that one go. Come on. And that one's gone wide. Loading up the bases once more. And it's Steve Murray, who's played well today, I think it's fair to say. Who is going to try and turn the base-loaded situation into money. And there it is. Not a massive amount of money, you understand, but another run is another run. Yeah, for those of you wondering, they've got 13 runs. Is that going to be unlucky? No, it's not. We're past it now. Here comes Zoltan. A big hit from the big lad now would be just what the doctor ordered. Of course, that's if the doctor ordered the opponent to be smothered with a blanket. No, he gets a base hit. That's good enough. Yep. Keep it going. Here's failure. 2 of 3. He's batted in 1 run so far. It's a bit disappointing for the captain. And we're through another pitcher. Someone ought to tell them that there's a few more innings to go yet. They're bringing in Robert Fondle. And he's actually quite good. Okay. All right. Well, is he? We'll see. I mean, I take, is he any good based on how many of his throws actually land in the strike zone? That was a nice pitch. In the strike zone. Failure there. Nutmegging the pitcher. And that'll be another run batted in. They need to keep this guy in for as long as they can, because there's a while left to go in this game. They're also going to want to start getting people out if they're going to stand any chance of, I don't know. I think they're going to sub in a reliever late on, and that reliever's going to have to do 4 innings while they are systematically destroyed. That was a nice hit. We haven't hit it over there yet, demonstrating the fielding prowess of Dandelion Witness. Here's Bernadette Mistakes. She's 1 of 3, but that one was a home run. And then she got a sacrificial run batted in as well. That's why we like Bernie Mistakes. Yeah, she gets it done. While only being a B-rated player, and not a high B at that. I think she's a B-. Good hits. Keep it going. No outs here in the 4th inning, and Bulldozer Power just casually hitting everything. Here's Jemima Hertz. Yeah, okay. She slings that one down the line. We'll get a run. And an unforced error there allows... Thanks, Des. Des there playing a guitar solo on his bat. Because that's baseball. Yeah, utterly realistic. That's a terrible hit from Des. 1 out. Des still makes it in, and we've still got another run. Here's Lynn Mephisto. She's quite good. Yeah. But not this time. No, there you go. That's another fielding error. And another run. Mephisto there dodging a bullet. Chaz Contraband next up. Okay. Okay, Chazza. Let's have it. Obviously, when the rosters are drafted for the full season, as out too. Nicely caught. Chaz not able to do anything good there. Steve Morey next up. He's batting 100% from his 4 at-bats. You were saying? Oh yeah, when the rosters are optimised, because obviously each team will draft in accordance with something that makes sense for them. We shouldn't see quite such one-sided setups. Steve, not quite fast enough to make it the first, and that inning finally ends. The Sea Raiders breathing a sigh of whatever it is they breathe. But that not before allowing 8 more runs to turn up. Here's Bongos. He needs to set the tone for the rest of the team here if they're going to rally in some fashion. Des, 36 pitches into the day. Strike 2. And put a rocket on it. Yeah. I don't know what it's telling me there. Why it's giving me little button things. Bongos. He can't believe it. Well, he should believe it, because he's gone. Here's Zandra ZX81. And she's accomplished nothing from her 1 attempt. But she's only had 1 go. Be fair. And it is Des the eyeliner. Who's been straddling the mound like a tank commander. Do tank commanders straddle their tanks? Is it possible to straddle? The mound's quite large. I think straddle was arguably the wrong word to use there. Look, he's straddling it because I say so. Like a colossus. Oh, like a colossus. Yeah, in a colossal mound straddling fashion. There's another strikeout. Get gone. Dandelion Witness next up. Okay. Yep. Oh, she anticipated that and left it alone. Sneaky. Yeah. Hurts. Just casually walks over and grabs the ball. And at the end of 4, Bulldozer Power, 21. The Sea Raiders are also playing. Is Zoltan. Actually, this is a classic situation for Zoltan. Typically, if he does hit a home run, there is nobody else on base for him to do so. Well, that's not a home run, is it, Zoltan? But you're on base, and that's all we ask of you, really. But at the same time, I can't keep bigging you up and then you not deliver. Here's Yuli Failure. An underwhelming performance, given the rest of the team. 3 out of 4. Normally, that would be cause for celebration, but in this game, it's cause for, come on, son, do something special. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fondle, largely on target so far, although the last couple weren't. And there's the walk. Failure can't be bothered with it. He just kind of goes, I don't know why we're playing this kids team. Because it's simply not going well. Yeah. Here's Capsicum Disco. Has she done anything interesting today? I couldn't tell you. But there's a base hit, and that loads of bases. Well, that's good. Yeah, we like that. That's the thing we like. Here's Bernadette Mistakes. Batting 500s. Hoping to make that even higher. That one slipped inside. Fondle losing his accuracy moment there. Okay. And Bernie Mistakes will clap one up to centre field. And the runs have started in inning number 5. Jemima Hurts next. Fondle's thrown 38 pitches so far. This is just for some level of comparison. Hertz has got a big piece of that. I don't think it's enough of a piece. She's not caught. Everybody run. Oh, dear. Nobody ran when I invited them to. So we had to settle for 2 there rather than advancing the agenda all the way around. But it's okay. It's still points. It's still money. Here's Des Eyeliner. Shouldn't have swung at that, really, but it doesn't seem to have mattered too much. The fielder's confused as to what to do with the ball. And he's safe. Everyone's safe. The whole thing it's all safe. Here's Lim Mephisto. No outs. As yet. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Mephisto there, swinging a little late. Should have just let that one go and waited for a pitch that felt better. That one feels better. You see, that one will do. Nice, just to the left of centre field. Is Chaz a bit disappointing? Contraband. He's had 3 walks today, so I guess he's not that disappointing. 3 walks for Chaz Contrabands. Why do they walk him? Fear. Well, there's no fear that one. He's caught. Yeah. Yeah, he is gonna rock up as our weakest player on the offensive side of things. That's almost inevitable at this point. Runners everywhere. Steve Morrie at bats. Okay. Yeah, if you look at a place where a runner could be, there is one. There'd be more, but they keep getting in and giving us runs and what have you. So there's that. Steve swings, forces an error, gets someone out, gets someone in. We'll take the runs, and also, I don't want to be here all day. So they're getting rid of Fondle before he's really had his time, and they're bringing in Simone Downscope, a fastball specialist, and relieving pitcher. Now the additional fun factor in the new iteration of the game is that each team gets just missed an easy catch there. Yes, fun factor, new iteration of the game. Rosters are now 1 player larger, and it's been expanded in the thinking that most people would add an additional pitcher, as apparently running out of pitchers happened quite commonly in the previous game. I'd say that was probably about right. Yeah. So there we go. Extra pitchers all round. I imagine we'll see pretty much all of the Bongolian pitchers today. Failure now, waited out the full count. And then clips one out into centre fields. And just when they thought it was all over, we got 2 outs, and here's Capsicum Disco. She's had 4 singles and a walk, and every one of those singles has led to a run being batted in. Not where you want to see. Well, depends who you are. That's a good hit. Is it? Yes. Grand slam from Capsicum Disco. Well, I never did. No, I never did that. Actually, it was only 400 feet to get to the wall. That was not the toughest the toughest home run you're ever going to see. Here's Bernadette Mistakes. Speaking of home run hitters, the field to herself. 2 outs. Wastes no time, and we'll find a way to base quite quickly there. How's the mood of the pitcher looking? Jemima Hertz next up. The mood of the pitcher is rattled. Well, that'll be the end of this pitcher pretty soon then. Yep. We're starting to approach a football score now, as we're now on 31 runs at the end of our 5 innings so far. We keep this up, by the end of the game, Des now 47 pitches he's thrown today. Whoa! That one went well into the crowd. Went well into the crowd. Yeah, so we're at a football score. It'll be a basketball score before too long. There's another strikeout. Yeah, learn to play. It's not that hard. You just swing the bat and hit the thing. That one's pinged off into nowhere. Yeah. And then didn't even bother. Right. And then Des. And that one's gone foul Zor. Yeah. And then something sneaky. That one will get as far as Hertz. Lobs it over to first, and that's the second out. Here's Felonious Khan for her second at-bat. Righto. Des Eyeliner, very, very confident. Plenty of stamina left. Yeah. And that was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Okay, throws at Steve's head. Steve goes, don't throw at my head. I need that. That's where I keep my stuff. Ball 2. And looks like the batter has actually decided to wait for a pitch that looks right, but then swings at something low. What a clown. 2-2 is the counts. And there's out number 3. So at the end of 5, it's Bulldozer Power 31. No other teams are currently scoring. Here's Des Eyeliner. He's 4 of 5 and has a run batted in. Yeah. And he's stolen a base. Yeah. And he's got about 6,000 strikeouts. Yeah. Oh, he's been hit by the pitch. That was clearly deliberate. Clearly deliberate. If they've hurt my eyeliner, I'll be very sad. And Limafisto there has stuck a cheeky one out to the vents. Des rounds third. And he's come back to go see the team doctor. Here's big fat disappointment, Chaz Contraband. Come on, Chaz. This pitcher is already destroyed as far as, you know, the likelihood of being able to perform well. Simone Downscope has got an expression that could be described as downturned. Chaz, out. Or is it? Okay, an odd choice. Bongo's there choosing to run to throw to third, and did in fact get out the runner to third. But had they responded a little quicker, you could have had a double play off that. And I think that might be the difference in difficulty here, is that the fielding unit, oh there you go, there's an actual outlook, not making the wisest decisions. Here's Zoltan. He's 5 of 6, and every one of those 5 was a single. Well, that's what makes the money go round. It does make the money go round, and he's just had another one there. The money continuing to go round. Yeah, it's failure. Once again, trying to amp the crowd a little bit. I think the only way you'd amp this crowd is by hooking them up to a car battery. Anyway, failure doesn't manage anything there. We're going to stop letting quite so many pitches go past. Swing it a few more. I think we've probably got this one in the back. Simone Downscope is done. They're bringing in Polly Babylon as a pinch hitter. Right. Yeah. Strike 1. Lovely. Yeah. Strike 2. Just as lovely. And can we do 3 in a row? Si, senor. Des there with his first strikeout against a pinch. Pinch hitter comes in. Don't worry, my pitching friend. I've got this for you. And what happens? 3 bowls and you're toast. Chaz will field that one. And you're toast. Well, toast is on the menu here at the bottom of the 6th. And it's Des Eyeliner who's serving it. No butter, no jam, no Marmite. No invitation of whether you want white or brown. No. It's all sourdough. There you go. Yeah, Des wasting no time at all. Bringing in another pitcher, and it's closing pitcher John Baritone, who is an A+ rated player. Whoo! Yeah, but he's a closing pitcher, which means he doesn't have a lot of stamina. Yeah, but you're swinging early now at stuff. Yeah, well, yeah. We don't want to rub it in. Yeah, I think we're past the point where we're rubbing it in. 32 runs already. Go on, go, 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 go. That's it. Capsicum there, making a run to second. Lovely. John Baritone's first pitch turns into a double. Okay, yeah, his mood has already dropped to tense. To be fair, I think he was tense coming in. I think the pressure of watching the team get systematically destroyed, possibly doing that to him. Bernadette mistakes, makes one, and is out. Here's Jemima Hertz. Is she going to be dropping the smack, or is she going to be picking it up? I don't know. There are arguably some metaphors in there. Unintentional, but they're in there. Can't pretend they're not. And there's a walk. Well, A+ rated John Baritone really is proving that he's not worth the rating. No. Des there puts a rocket underneath one. I don't think it's got the distance. Oh, what a shame. He's caught out just short of the fence. And that'll be the second out. Is Mephisto with runners on first and second. And disturbingly, BDP have not yet scored in this inning. We don't have to score in every inning. No, but it'd be comprehensive if we did. Alright, try that. That's only good enough for a single. And a bad throw there. Did I finish that thought? Go on, finish the thought just in case you didn't. I was going to say that I think that as your difficulty level isn't as hard, the opposing fielders make more dubious choices or in fact errors. Well, they are making a lot of errors, but I'm not that far below the reported difficulty level that I was at under the last regime. But there it is. Bulldozer Power all out. No extra runs. Well, I mean, we got the bases loaded. And I think we have largely stopped trying. Yep. Oh! Ron Bongos comes in. Makes a play. That's going to be worthy of a double. Zoltan really taking his time to get over there. Bongos gets a double. And Bernie Mistakes couldn't quite field the low throw that came in. Is Sandra ZX81. Alright. Des, you tired? No, he's fine. Okay. Sucking him with a slider on the first pitch. Sucking him with a curve on the second pitch. Well, go on in. You go for a forky. Alright. That's a bit of a high forky, that one. Yeah, okay. That one. I mean, the sound of that was a cannon shot. Several people have remarked on them not liking the excessive bat connecting with ball sounds. Personally, I think they're fine. A little excessive, maybe. Bongos is being taken out. Okay. They're bringing in Gustav Schank as a pinch runner. I think that's a mistake. I mean, yeah. I mean, they can run this guy. They're desperate to try and get a run in, obviously. But they're taking out one of their best players. So it's very much a short-term gain kind of a scenario. They've got one out so far. Presumably they're going to try and steal third anytime soon. That would be my guess. Well, not off that one. That's another strikeout. Here's Frida Potassium. 0 for 2. And that one's phenomenal amount of power behind the hit there. But it went over her head and into the crowd and has landed in the swimming pool 3 blocks away. That one's going as far as Zoltan. Who has it? Good bit of fielding. And at the end of 7, it's 32-0. Steve Murray. He plays baseball. Gustav Schank is sticking it out in first base. In place of Ron Bongos, who's gone to sit down. Okay. And it's happy-go-lucky Steve Murray trying to decide what he's going to decide. But he's decided to let 5 pitches go past. Too high, Steve. Too high. Steve there, swinging at nothing. Fielders swarming it like a herd of angry wasps. A herd. Oh yeah. Well, they're very big wasps, you see. They don't really swarm in a swarm. They swarm as a herd. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a fact, bub. And that's a base hit for whoever that was. Here's Ulysses' failure. I think it was Chaz. Or Zoltan. Or Chaz. Oh, who cares? At this point, we're not looking for individual performances so much as we're just watching the pitches and the baseball and the roller coaster. Yeah, ball 2. This is failure, and he's waiting for anything that resembles something that you would see. No, he didn't. None of that resembled anything, seen or otherwise. His capsicum disco, 6 for 6 today, a home run and a double. It could be suggested that she's in line for your star player of the afternoon. That was a waste. Yeah. It was it was a good pitch to swing at, but she completely missed it. And is out. Worse than that, it's a double play. Well, it's nice to know they can do that when they put their mind to it. Well, yeah, I mean, under normal circumstances, you go, oh no, double play. Under this one, you kind of go like, are we nearly there yet? Des continues his pitching. Strike 1. Come on, Des. Yeah. He's in line at the moment, is Des, to go the distance. But we'll see how this goes. I mean, part of me goes, put in another pitcher. Let's see someone else play as well. I'll go, if Des can go the distance, let him. Yeah. Yeah. He's, you know, he could come away with a clean sheet. Strike 2. Okay. He got someone out already. Yeah. Who? Why? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It was caught. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. There has we've maybe dropped a little bit of zip off the ball. But Des persists. Here's John Baritone, the pitcher. Are they going to sub him? I hope they don't, because I don't think they've got many pitchers left. They're subbing him. And they're bringing in someone who's really not very good. Ian Swag. The backup shortstop. Okay. All right. Well, I hope he's good. Well, for their sake. Obviously, for my sake, it makes no difference. Yeah, they're not going to keep him in to pitch, or I'd be very surprised if they did. Oh, look at that. He's got a base hit. Well done, you. Way to go, Tiger. You made it happen. Here's hand sanitizer. He's got a single today. And that immediately elevates him to be one of the best players on the team. Des continuing to deliver in a way that ensures his legend status. And that was 3 balls, 3 strikes as we enter the 9th inning. Yeah. Here's Bernie Mistakes. 4 of 7. Home run. 7 runs batted in. Big day. Yeah, no, these aren't season numbers. That's just what she's done this afternoon. Has she got the legs to make it all the way to second? Yeah, piece of cake. And a double. And a double to Bernie Mistakes' total. Here's Jemima Hurt. She's only 2 of 5, but she's had 2 walks. Yeah, that's acceptable. It is acceptable. And that one very nearly took her out in a dangerous bit of elbow. So she hits that one quite hard. And we'll make it to second. And a run batted in. Here come the doubles. Here's Des Eyeliner. Oh, who's pitching now? Ian Swag. The backup shortstop. The backup shortstop. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the backup shortstop is pitching for them. Oh dear. There's a walk. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, here's Lynn Mephisto. Yeah, they are regretting some of the substitutions they've made now. Are they? Yeah. I might put the controller down in a minute. Strike 1. He hit one. He got one in the strike zone. There's strike 2. Oh, okay. I might have to concentrate. Or not. Mephisto waiting for a ball. That one was close-ish, and actually that might lead to a double play. It does. That is a double play. It was led to and was subsequently. Here's Chas Contraband. He's 1 of 5. 1 of 5. Oh, Chaz. I'm glad you won't be on my team this season. No, you come up as one of my draft options. I will not be selecting you. He gets another one. Look, there goes. It's 2 of 6. Well done, Chaz. You big ruddy legend. Okay, Steve Murray next up. 4 of 8 for Steve. Started brightly, ended less brightly. But there's another one. And that's going to give Zoltan the opportunity to prove himself. I mean, he's proved he can hit, but can he hit bigly? I want a big fat hit from you, Zoltan. Watch your knees. Probably could have stolen there. Probably could have, but I don't. With 2 outs, and I want Zoltan to hit a home run. Okay, well, hit one there. Stop mucking about. I will, but these pitches, they're going all over the place. Outs. Yeah, but it was worth it for the hit. 2 runs there to add to the BDP total. And, well, don't tune out just yet because here comes the comeback. It's flip limit. Des has pitched 91 times today. And he's probably going to need a little help from the fielding units in this inning. Strike 2. Right, Des. He's gonna be playing his craftiest. Disco can't reach it. Has to go all the way out to Ulysses Failure, who's just been sat out there working on his tan all afternoon. Here's Gustav Schank, who came in replacement of Ronnie Ron Bongos to take first base. Right, okay. Des, I'm riding you all the way home, son, but we want you to have a perfect... In fact, if you let in a run, I'm going to sit you down. Because there's no sense keeping you in at that point. Out 1. And it was another strikeout. Here's Sandra ZX81, who seems to be... Okay. All right. Going beast mode. She's clearly a little fired up. Endeavouring to... I don't know. Get the demons out of her bat? Well, yeah, that'd be one way to do it. You shouldn't have swung at that one. That was rubbish. That was Des well off target. Because he's getting a little bit tired. He's going, can I have a nap, please? That one's a nice hit. It's gone as far as Zoltan. And for the first time this afternoon, the Sea Raiders have 2 runners on base. With only 1 out, you would say that this was probably an opportunity for them. Save a little bit of face against a pitcher who's so tired he can barely stand up. That one's got a Disco. Could have had the double play there, Disco, but she decided to take the safe one first. I say she decided. I did. I decided that. That was the thing that I chose. 2 outs and runners on second and third. Des, just 3 good pitches away from the... oh no, never mind that. That's gone to Hertz. Throw to first. It's all over. And Des keeps clean sheets. Bulldozer Power win in a very zany font. Magnifico. Yep. Right, there's the scoreline. I think we're familiar with that. 34-0, the final score. Now, let's have a look. Limafisto struck out once. Goes against her. At bat, 8 hits, 5. Contraband, at bat, 6 hits, 2. Obviously, the discrepancy in at bats there means that they walked. But Contraband walked 3 times. Steve Murray, at bat, 9. Hit 5. Zoltan, 9. Hit 7. Nice. Failure. At bat 6. Hit 4. Disco. 7. Hit 6. Ho ho. Yeah. Yeah. Burning mistakes. 8 at bats. 5 hits. Hertz. 6 and 3. Eyeliner. 6 and 4. I don't know why I care. It's an exhibition match. They went through everyone on their roster. Who struck out the most? ZX81 struck out 3 times, as did Felonious Khan. Here's the pictures. They used lots, and Des struck out 17 batters. Yikes. Your 3 stars of the afternoon is Capsicum Disco, Bernadette Mistakes, and Des Eyeliner. Good work, team. I've been Colonel Failure. The season will hopefully start next week. I've just got to do a whole lot of team editing before then, and that's the fun stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch up with you soon. Subscribe if you want to watch the season and the franchise unfurled or fold, or I don't know. Cheerio.